Okay, good evening all. So let's start the lesson. Right, last week what we have done is we have basically discussed about your CV template. That is what we have done, and we have not started the lesson officially. Let us start the lesson officially today. That is lesson number 3, word processing. Right, lesson number 3, it is word processing. And we discussed that there are two types of software in your computer generally. So one is application software and the second type is the system software, right? Two kind of software are there. So one is application software and the second kind of software is system software. From the application software, basically, so application software, application software performs user-related tasks, whereas system software performs computer or system related tasks. That is why it's called system software. It is hardware related or system related operations done by system software, and application software user related operation. And out of that, word processing applications come in under the application software because it performs user related things. It performs user related things. And why we are using word processing software, we learned there are different applications: making letters, question papers, newspapers, articles, invitations, cards, application forms, curriculum vitae or CV formats, templates, envelopes. So whatever the document, you name it, you can design, decorate, you can lay out using this application software. So that is why the word processing applications are used basically to perform the operation, right? Okay, if you have done, if you have completed your assignment, so there is a place to upload that. So what you have to do is you have to log into Edmodo, and under the Edmodo, you have to select grade 8 English medium class, so which is Tuesday 2022. Just select that class, and I'll be adding the assignment here. So let me create a new assignment, and I'm going to name this as CV template. CV template. CD template. So there the description, please upload your completed CV here. Please upload your completed CV here, and I'm going to assign 1 week of time for this task. You can upload until 24th May 2022 until 11:59 p.m. Yes. So you can read it today. So this is the deadline, and I'm going to log this after the deadline. So after that you can't submit, and it will be added to your grade book also, right? So other than the examination, this will also be considered for the grading in the grade book, will be added to your grade book. So please submit it. Now I have assigned. Now you can start submitting, and you can see 0 submit because just now I published. You can go to the grade 8 ICT English Medium Tuesday 2022 class, and then you can see the post, that CV template, and here you can submit your CV. You can submit as a Word document, right? Yashnit, you have to upload it to here. Don't send it me personally or WhatsApp, just upload it to this one, then I'll check it, right? That is what you have to do. Okay, so here in I think I have just published for the single medium student, and some one no one has updated that. So if you have not created the account, please let me know, Senul. So don't create multiple accounts, so you forget the account and you keep creating accounts. That is headache. You have to create only one account. I'll suspend other accounts from this Edmodo, right? Okay, so anyway, just please submit this. Now it's there, you can see one has submitted. So when your submission is there, so it will be displayed, and then I can enter the grade after reviewing that. Here I can see the document file, then I can read it out and grade after reading that. So this is not real-time grading. So you will not get the marks as soon as you submit, but once you submit, within 1 or 2 weeks, you will be getting the marks. Okay, so let's move to the note. I don't think that is a problem. So I think because my connection, I'm pretty sure that it's working properly. So others, are you getting the same issue? Yes, can you respond?
No, sir.
No, I think it's
No, sir.
okay. Please check your connection. So that is from your side, because I can. So if it is something here, then I can see from my speed measurement and the internet quality measurement thing. And I'm sure that from this side there are no issues. I'm conducting class without any issue. Please check whether your connection side has that error, right? Check it again, right? Because here no interruptions, nothing is going wrong. So I think the connection is okay, right? So letters, question papers, newspapers, application forms, invitations, greeting cards, magazines. So not only that, any kind of document can be created. Not only that, any kind of document can be created using this word processing applications for any kind of formal, informal document. So you can even create, so there are some which are not listed here. You can even create web pages. Web pages, right? It's possible to create web pages, right? So web pages can be created, and you can create what? You can create envelopes.
Textbooks.
Yes, textbooks, envelopes, textbooks. You can create textbooks, right?
Competition articles.
Textbooks, articles, and
Banners.
yes, banners, articles, posters, banners, yes, many more. Posters, banners, and many more. Right? These are the things that you can create using the text, using this word processing applications, please. So there are more, right? So I have only listed limited amount of, because there are more other tools. Okay. So now, so we have created one template. We have just created one, and we will be creating more next. Okay, so let's move to the next thing. Now we have to refer to the note, and actually we have to learn very few things in the textbooks, only few tools. So one is in the text formatting of the home ribbon, home tab. Another one, this is also there in the home tab, and this is also there in the home tab, and this is also, and also insert tab. You have to learn only 2 tabs. So let's learn about the interface first. For that, I'm referring to your note. So this is MS Word Tute, which was distributed. So if you have not received this, please contact Ms. Lakmali and get it. So this is required because this has in detail. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain the same note. So the singular note is not added there in your one, but I have just added for the singular medium students. Your one, you can only see the English medium note, right, in your copy. Okay, so whatever the extra things I'm going to add now. First of all, components of Word window, component of MS Microsoft Office or Microsoft Word window. So that I prefer that MS Word. Right. The first thing that you can see at the top is title bar. Here in this document, you can see G10 last saved by the user something. Anyway, title bar indicate the document name. Sometimes the application name. right? In the old versions, right? This is old version. Let me show that. This is old version of title bar, and old version of title bar will have, let's say, Word 2016 default document, Word 2000 default document, and they are. So let me show image. You can see this. So in this old version of Word, you can see the document 1 and Microsoft Word in the title. And this is 2016, the old version. You can see, so what you can see, the document name as well as the application name. But the recent application I'm using Word 365 here in Mac OS, it only shows the document name. It depends, right? Maybe in your version, you can see the document name dash application name both. Microsoft Word actually, right? So document name, then the application name. So that is the default, but it can even be the document name only. So that is displayed in the title bar, which is here. This is the topmost. And then in the left corner, you can see this quick access toolbar. There you can see small arrow. This will allow you to add into the quick access toolbar. You can see here new is added. If I tick home, home is also added. If I tick print, print is also added. Likewise, you can keep adding tools. And if I remove them, if I untick them, just new, home, save, save as, undo, repeat, print. Now nothing is there, but only the arrow. So now the quick access toolbar is empty. Whatever I'm using frequently, whatever the tools that I'm using frequently, I have to add it. So save, actually I'm using it frequently, undo, using it frequently, and redo, using frequently. So you can add them as well as the print I'm adding there. So you can decide what to add and what not to add. Right? You can decide what to add, what not to add. So likewise, you can decide. Tinura, I think, so Tinura has asked a question. So I can't understand how to do the assignment, but I did a little bit. So Tinura, so I hope that you have come to all the classes. I have explained this that actually stage by stage in the classes, 2 days actually. So what you have to do is you have to log into jits.lk website and watch the videos. All the videos are available in jits.lk website as well as the channel. So please watch the videos again and confirm the things that you have learned. And if you have any issue, you can talk with your practical teacher and get it resolved. So that is the recommended way of doing that. ඉස්සලා videos ටික බලන්න. ඒකල්ලත් තේරෙන්නේ නැති දේවල් තියෙනකොට practical teacher එකෙන් අහගන්න. So I hope these options are available to you, right? You have a jits.lk account, so you can log into that and watch the video. That is the number one, option number one. Option number two, so when you don't have the jits.lk account, that can be a rare thing, right? If you're only coming to the live class, you will not get the recording. So that is, so some students tell that we don't need the recording and we are coming to the live class only. No, some have confirmed like that without paying the admission. Actually, they don't have this jits.lk login. For them, they can ask from your practical teacher. But all of you, I think 90% of the students are having jits.lk login. So what they can do, they can log into the website and see the old video that is available. So after watching all the videos, then what you have to do? So if you have still difficulties in understanding, you have to contact your practical teacher when you're doing the individual practical. Actually, we have given the options. Giving excuse is totally your choice. You can keep telling excuses, but that won't solve your problem, no. So if you are keep telling excuses, I had this issue, mata connection එක නැහැ, මම log වෙනකොට මට වෙලා ගියා, මට එන්න බැරි වුණා මම ට්‍රිප් එකක් ගියා අපේ ඉස්කෝලේ එක්සැමිනේෂන් එකක් තිබ්බ මට වෙන ක්ලාස් එකක් වැටුණා all these are excuses you can tell any number of excuses but that won't solve your problem no you can give any number so even I can write excuses for you but that won't solve your problem so what you need ultimately if you are coming to the class you have to get the maximum we have set up a platform to you to get the maximum that is already set up so all the lessons are recorded you can watch these lessons anytime and you have individual practical where the individual teacher will pay you individual attention when you are doing things and then also you can ask from the individual teacher when you have questions you can resolve so these options are available to you we have given almost all the options recordings live classes individual classes group classes everything was given. So it is totally up to you to resolve the problems because the problem may depend or it may vary from person to person. එක්කෙනෙකුට තියෙන problem එක තව කෙනෙකුට නැති වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් ඒ හින්දා problem එකක් තියෙද්දි හැම වෙලේම ඔයාලා මොකද කරන්න ඕන? ඔයාලගේ problem එක ඔයාලටනේ තියෙන්නේ. එක එක්කෙනාගේ problems වෙනස්නේ. data නැති වෙන්න පුළුවන්, current නැති වෙන්න පුළුවන්, වෙන class වැටුණ වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒතකොට එක එක්කෙනාගේ problems වෙනස්. ඒ අනුව ඔයාලා මොකද කරන්න ඕන? අර තියෙන දේවල් වලින් උදව් අරගෙන solution එකක් හදා ගන්න ඕන. So that is what recommend, right? Don't submit half assignments. Try to complete it. Get the help. You can always get the help from your teacher, practical teacher, right? Ask that. So I'll also tell that you are given the practical assignment and you have to submit because you will get marks for that. Okay, right? I hope that is clear. Then the title bar we discussed, these tools you know, right? Minimize, maximize, and close buttons. These are general to any window. Minimize, maximize, close, that you know. Minimize will allow you to keep it down and maximize will make it larger and close will help you close in that. And the quick access toolbar that we already discussed, it has different options. You can customize, you can add or you remove the commands. The quick access toolbar is showing quick shortcuts. Those are also tools. Then about the ribbon. Okay, what is ribbon?
The place that groups are available.
Yes, ribbon is where the tools are listed. That is the next topmost thing. You can see there are multiple ribbon, single ribbon and multiple tabs. Home tab, insert tab, draw tab, design tab, layout tab, references, view tab, mailing tab, review tab, view tab, right? So these are different, right? These are different tabs available in the, these are different tabs available in the ribbon, right? You can think of customizing this, that is also available. To do that, you have to go to File, Options, and Customize Ribbon. So here in the file, you can go to the options and customize the ribbon. Actually, it is there in the Windows environment. Let's see what is this there in the Windows environment. Who can share the screen? So please share the screen. Okay, Tinura. Please open Word. Okay. Then please go to the file. You can see here in the Windows version, you can see both document and here both document name and after that the application name, both you can see. That is in the Windows environment. Mac environment, that application name is removed. Okay, you can go to file, then go to the options, which is the last thing. And under that, you can go to the customize ribbon and you can decide which tabs to display and which tab to hide. You can decide, right? So what are the commands that you need to add? What are the tabs you need to add? So do you need to, here these are the main tabs you can see: home, insert, design, layout, Preferences mail in, review, view, and developer, that is unticked. So all the tabs you have displayed. Blog post, likewise, you can decide which tab to display and which tab to hide, and what is the tab order, right? So you can here customize the different main tabs. You can select the other tabs available. Click on that, all tabs, please go to the all tabs, and then you can see some more tabs. Just drag it down and you can see, so some more tabs: design, format, design, table, tools. Likewise, just move down, and you can see what to display and what to hide. Everything is there, right? So you can see the things, word art, drawing, and all. So all the tabs. So currently most of the tabs are ticked, and you can reset. You can add a new tab even. So you can decide to add a new tab, your own version of tab. So that is also possible. You can name it, and under that you can display some other, right? So you can rename the tabs. All these possibilities are there. If you feel uncomfortable with the settings, you can always reset it to the original thing, right? So you can reset back to the default settings, and you can just cancel out, and that will not be applied, right? Okay, now you can see what are the tabs available and how to customize that. So that is by going to the,
Excuse me, sir.
yes.
So what Ruben say, is it the place that all tabs appear, or is it the place that all groups available?
There you can see all the tabs, right? So there you can see all the tabs, and you can decide which tab to display and which tabs to hide. So that is there in file, options, customized review. And document area is the working area where you need to work out, and when you need to edit the document, you have to use this document area. Zoom control, that is to zoom in and zoom out. And views. Views also closer to the zoom control. There are different views. You can see, let me show that. Oh, sorry. Here, first of all, so we are in the print view. Here, this is print. And the next one is web layout. Print layout, the next one is web layout. In this web layout, actually, I said that the word can be used for designing websites even. No? So in this web layout, it is shown as a single page web document. And then the outline layout where you see the main points. You will see point format. Outline layout, you will see things in the point format. And the next is draft. You know the draft is a temporary view, right? Draft will show the things, right? Like this. So this line shows the page divisor. Likewise, the draft view will show the content. So what are the contents there? But the best is print one. Why? Because that will give you the actual idea of how printout looks like. That is print layout. That will show the actual idea. That will give you the actual idea is how it looks like once printed. And for all the views, print layout, web layout, outline layout, draft layout, you have focus. In the focus mode, it will hide all the tabs, and it will give you, the feel of the document only by hiding all the additional tabs, ribbons, etc. That is the focus mode. To exit, you have to press escape key. To exit from this view, you have to press escape key. Okay, so let's go and write down. Okay, what are the views available? There are 5 views. Print layout. So under that, please write how printout looks like. That is the print layout. Web layout, how it will be displayed in a web browser. Outline layout, content will be displayed in point format. Draft layout, draft or content view, focus, to focus the document and hide other tools and ribbons temporarily. Okay, these are the views available to you in the view format. Please write down them in the note. Please write down them in the note. Or you can write down in the book until you receive the note. You can keep it in the book. And next day you can get the note and add it to the note. Right, after discussing the views, the next is about the status bar. Actually, it displays important information. So this is the status bar, that is the last last content that you can see in the document. The topmost is title bar, the bottommost is the status bar. It has very important details. It shows the page. So which page you are in. When you click that, you can see the page views also, right? So you are in page 1 of page 70 according to this. And then how many number of words, that is the word count. And when you click this, you can see some statistics, number of pages, words, number of characters without spaces, number of characters with spaces, number of paragraphs, and number of lines. So that is a really important information if you want to see the statistics. To get that, you have to click on the these words in the status bar. That will give you, here it shows the page view. This shows the statistics about the number of words, lines, characters, etc. And then here you can see, right, proofreading, exit proofreading and proofing errors. So language, you can still change it and see. Okay, let's see, but Sinhala is not available here. You have Tamil. You can just indicate that. But that is just to show the that is just to show the selected text, right? So here it allows you to detect the language automatically and display there. And the focus, views, zoom in, pane, everything will be displayed in the status bar in the bottom. So that is also giving you important statistics. And the next thing is a scroll bars that you know. Scroll bar means when you scroll up and down. So here to see, if you zoom the page, the vertical scroll bar will also be appears then, and horizontal scroll bar will also be appeared, and you can scroll it horizontally. But if you zoom out, then if there are a number of pages, vertical scroll bars allow you to scroll through the pages. And mini toolbar. What is mini toolbar? Mini toolbar is the immediate toolbar appearing when you select something, right? That sometimes it appears when you double click on the text. So it will be automatically prompt in the mini toolbar. This is happening in the Windows again. So again, I need a screen sharing. So who can share the screen? So can somebody, right? Okay, Rehansa. So just go to Word. Please go to Word, open it. And there, please type something. Please type something there. Some text. Yes, just type some text. No, you can, so if you want to type some text, the easiest method is type equal. Samanlaknagara, please press equal. No, just erase everything. Erase everything, then type the equal. Then type RAND, rand, RAND. Then open the brackets, rand, RAND, random. Okay, then open the brackets. open the brackets, and then type number of paragraph that you need. Let's say 3, comma, number of lines per paragraph, let's say 5, or say any number. So close the brackets and close the bracket, press enter, and it will automatically give you 3 paragraphs, each with 5 lines. Like you can see, that is easiest way of typing something randomly. So remember that, right? I'm going to type karanna onu nama. So this is how you type randomly. So you can undo to see the command. Control Z one time, undo. Okay, you can see the commands. Others, please copy the command equal rand, number of paragraphs, and then the number of lines per the paragraph. Okay, again press enter by going to the end of the line. Please go to the end of the line, press enter. Okay, now you can double click and select some word. Double click to select some word. Right. In this case, it's not appearing, but some cases when you start formatting, it will prompt you a small dialog box closer to that. That is the quick format dialog box. Samara velawata samara versions වල තමයි ඒක තියෙන්නේ. ඔයාලා මේක select කරනකොටම when you select this, it will be appeared. Actually, if you want to select a word, so I'll give you another tip also. If you want to select word, double click on the word. Select any word, just double click. Okay, then it will be selected. If you click 3 times, so triple click, that is the toolbar. So you can see that is the quick toolbar. You can see this version is now it's showing. This is the quick toolbar, which shows the basic formatting text. So that is what called the quick toolbar. Right? Okay. So if you want to select a paragraph, just triple click. 3 clicks. That will allow you to select the entire paragraph. Triple click will allow you to select the entire paragraph. Double click will allow you to select a single word. Triple click, entire paragraph. Then also you can see this quick toolbar. And if you want to select a line, please go to the left side. And when arrow changes other side, click on the arrow. You can say arrow, yes, then it will select the line. Go to the left side, then arrow will flip. Then click. What will happen? The normal arrow is, you can see normal arrow is pointed to left side. But the if arrow is flipped and pointed to the right side, then you can click and select the line. This is how you select a line. So these are important quick ways of doing things. So select the third line of the second paragraph. Third line of the second paragraph, please. To do that, you have to go and in front of that, click it, and yes, it will be selected. So this is how easy you can see. And there are some other methods. So let's say you want to select from here to here. Let's say you want to select from this location to this location. Then you can click on that place. Yes, click in front of Y. Then shift and down arrow. Shift and down arrow. Again down arrow. Down arrow and down arrow. Oh, too much. Or you can just click or go back, click on Y, click before Y. Y eකට කලින් click කරන්න here. Then control shift down. Control shift down arrow. Control and shift and down. Then it will be select from here to here to the end. So you can see how easy that is. If you want to select from here to up, here to here, then click on the end. After the dot, please click on there. After the full stop, you can click. Then control shift up. Control and shift and up key. So we'll select everything from here to the beginning of the paragraph. So these are short methods of selecting. Flipped arrow will allow you to select the line. Triple click will allow you to select the paragraph. Control shift up will allow you to select from the selected place to the beginning of the paragraph. Control shift down will allow you to select from the particular place to the end of the paragraph. Control A will allow you to select everything. Control A will select everything. You can try Control A as well. That will select everything. Okay. So these are some practical things. So you can write down this as additional note. right? This is additional note. This is not coming under the main note. So you can write there, this is additional note. So what is that? For your knowledge. So please write down Control A. Control A.
So can't see your screen, sir.
Control A will select all. Control A, select all. Double click. On Word to select it.
What's it?
Triple click on a paragraph to select it. Current cursor point to the end of the paragraph. Current cursor point to the end of the paragraph is Control Shift key and down. Current cursor point to the beginning of the paragraph. Control Shift up. Current cursor point to the beginning of the paragraph. Control Shift up. And another important thing, equal RAND brackets number of paragraphs, comma number of lines per each. So please remember, replace with numbers, right? So these square brackets you have to replace with numbers. Actually, the square brackets itself. So while the cut and a dekama, when what numbers done? Example, you can say example equal rand 3,6. This is example. To get 3 paragraphs, each with 6 lines. Equal rand 5 will give 5 paragraphs. Equal rand will give a random number of paragraphs. Equal lorem will give similar output to equal rand with a different language. So these are some additional things which will not be asked in your examination, but these are practical things. So the shortcuts they can ask, but the rand they will won't ask. So these are some practical things you need to learn when you are learning MS Word. So these practical points are very, very important. So please remember them. So please write them as additional note, and I'll explain the tab view after that. First of all, please write down that. Right. So what are the tabs that we are going to learn under this? The first tab is File tab. So that is also there in the Windows one, here in my one. So it is there as the File menu, but So in Windows, you can see there is something called file. File tab is basically used to handle files. So you can do the operations like save in the document, share in the document, and edit, maybe print in the document, right? Print in, share in, set in security, manage in options, open in a document. All these things can be done using the file tab. That is very basic. Actually, we will be using that, but we will not be learning about that since it is common to every application that we are using. It's Word, Excel, PowerPoint, all the applications. You can see this file tab. And the home tab, the next important tab. It has many things that we need to learn, and we will be exploring that next day. So we will be doing a lot of operations like text formatting using this home tab. You can see change in the font, cutting, pasting, copying, change in font sizes, font colors, highlighting, indentation of the text, write in format, like bullet format, numbering formats, and fill in colors, add in borders, align in them, write text or right, left, center, or justify aligning, subscript, superscripts, highlighting, add in word arts, text effects, everything is there in the home tab. So we will be learning that carefully in the next day. So next is insert tab. Right here, this is very important tab as you can integrate multimedia using the insert tab. So it can be a table, picture, video, or it can be online picture or link to a video. It can be a shape. It can be icon or 3D model, smart art, chart, screenshot, right? It can be screen clipping. You can take a part of screen here. You can clip, or you can take a part of screen and immediately insert that to the Word. You can see when I clip it, it will be immediately added to the Word. So that is screen clipping. A screenshot, add in a immediate screenshot is there. Then you can add a media like video. You can add an audio. These things are also possible, right? Because earlier days that is only for the text formatting, but now you can add media. So why you can add media? Because I said that you can develop web pages even. These web pages are having media. So you need media in your document because this is not just for printing. No, some documents we are actually creating some documents for screen displaying purpose, just to display in the screen, not to print, just to display in the screen. For those things we can embed audio and video. And we can add word art, text, equations, symbols, mathematical things, especially this, the fractional values, bhaga sankhya wage deval, sutra wage deval, eva lacing add karanna puluwan menna meke by inserting equation. And advanced symbols, you can add different language to different symbols, and you can browse it. You can add page numbers, footers, headers. A lot of things can be added using the insert tab. So any additional things other than the plain document, you can add from there. So here you can see this is the symbol. These are the symbols, different symbols are there. You can just include them to your page. Okay. Then the next is design tab. Actually, we will be learning about file tab, home tab, insert tab, and the design tab. Design tab is basically giving overall appearance. Overall appearance means, page color, page background color, page border, or overall appearance, themes. It's changing entire document. Right? It's changing the color space, colors. So that is formatting the entire document as a whole. Right? Not single elementary formatting. And then the layout tab. That will allow you to change the page sizes, print sizes, whether the page is printed horizontally like landscape or page is printed portraitly as a like vertical view. Margins when printing and multiple columns, the newspapers and all, they are having multi-columns, right? In a single page, multiple columns. So this is newspaper, let's say. So so very well, Peter. So I think your parents sometimes watching this for the advertisements. So it has multiple layout layer formatting. Here it's not single. So even take this page, so you can see here multiple columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 columns. So multiple columns. These things can be added using this add columns. And references is specially used where when you reference some text from some other document. This will be needed in your university level or maybe in your higher education. Why? Because you used to do paraphrasing, you used to take things from other sources, especially when you are explaining about a research, you have to explain that using your previous research, not your researches, the previous researches by other parties. That means you have to take things from the internet. But when you download, when you think from the internet, when you quote from internet, so basically you have to cite and you have to reference that. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැකලා ඇති සමහරට සිංහල පොතේ එහෙම මොනවා හරි දෙයක් ගත්තොත් සුභාෂිතයෙන් ගත්තොත් මේක ගන්නේ වරහන් ඇතුලේ පෙන්නනවා මේක සුභාෂිතය. This is taken from Subhashitaya. So likewise, if it is taken from Dhammapada, so in your book, maybe in your Buddhism book, it's mentioned as Dhammapada, like මොකක් හරි මොන වර්ගයේද එහෙම එහෙම දාලා තියෙනවා. So that will be mentioned. So where this is taken, since it is taken from some other source, that is called citation and referencing. So this is very important, right? I'm summarizing the entire lesson that we are going to learn. So this is very, very important. Some people think this is not needed, but it's really required because you need to know what's happening there, even though you are not using this. Mail-in is used where you need to send multiple copies of mails to different recipients where you have a database of records. So let's say you have 100 students in your school. So you need to, your teacher need to send a letter to all the parents in your school. Basically, the format is same. But what changes? The address, the recipient name, recipient data will change. But sender's address, content will be the same. Other things will change. So it is very easy to generate 100 letters using this mail merge feature in the mailing. So you have to enter the records first, then type the letter. Then you can automatically create 100 letters by inserting these changing values. So that is possible using, that is really possible using this mailing. Review is used where when your document is checked by some other person. Right?
Sir,
When
what's that?
Yes.
Sir, what's that button, sir?
Sorry,
So what's that tool, sir?
which tool?
For send a letter for 100%.
That is mailing tab. That is mailing tab. And mailing tab has that features. And review is basically used for when your document is checked by some other person, maybe your teacher. So they can comment, they can suggest changes. And especially when you are doing collaborative editing, multiple parties editing a document, that is called collaborative editing. Then others can suggest their ideas and you can decide whether to accept these changes or not. That is reviewing option. And viewing, finally, it allows you to view different things like ruler here, grid lines, right? For alignment purpose and positioning purpose, you can put grid lines, ruler, and navigation pane to show the pages, ruler to do get the measurements, and different views that you show here. So will be available here as well. And zoom in level, and also it will allow you to compare multiple documents by arranging different views. Two documents if you want to compare one with another. So here this has arrange split we used for comparing the documents. And also the macros for recorded procedures, we will learn about that as well. Okay, anyway, according to your syllabus you have home insert ribbons only. But we have already discussed what are the other ribbons. So we will study these two ribbons, but we will go through the other ribbons as well, other tabs as well. But so you need to remember only the home and insert tabs. Okay, let's discuss the remaining things next week, Pute. Then good night. See you all next week.
Thank you, sir. Bye,
Sir,
sir.
good night.